Yes.
Even just coming to spectate, which has been my case for most of the recent ones.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure the winner of this event becomes the nominee for the Splatland Showdown that is going to be coming up here soon.
That is correct.
Yeah, so we are hopefully going to be seeing some really powerful, strong play.
All right.
Coming
Good
out of
start.
that.
Good
And
start.
we are back into the game. We've got all 8 players
Yay.
in the lobby. Claps and cheers all around, and now we get to play the game we all love.
2 blasters on the side of Speedle.
All right. Oh yeah, it is interesting. We have seen the buffs coming out with that, and I think it is not a bad. Oh wait, never mind. Still a pretty good call. Very interesting comp.
Ooh, that
I'm
right side.
very excited to see how this goes. Seeing a very forward running. Looks like they really want to apply the chip damage so that
nice.
they can let Sakura clean up. And we are able to see that with one going down. Crow able to get the kill off, but we are still, looks like a little bit staggered while Speedle takes the initial lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Speedle managed to grab the first foothold on the match, and they've reached the first checkpoint. And they're setting up camp here very effectively.
Yeah, unfortunately, the one sitting on the tower went down. We are able to get the kill on to the Zuka and be able to take that member down, as we are seeing just quite the bloodbath going on Sushi's side of mid, as we are now pushing back into that first checkpoint, hopefully being able to clear it this time.
Yeah, well, they lost a tower. They maintained the pressure in the area, so they managed to get back there really quickly. They are first off the tower with that Booyah Bomb, but they still have quite a lot of presence here, though they are getting a little bit divided by... I can't.
Yeah, it looks like
Static.
Yeah, Static was able to cause some trouble and havoc over on the side there, dragging the attention of one, killing another, and now we again are able to see just, it looks like a little bit more coordination coming out of I Like Sushi, and able to move back into mid and hopefully keep up the pressure and move even further.
Yeah, now we have an opportunity for a push here from I Like Sushi. I hear Asuka coming out. That is very good pressure.
Ollie able to survive the splashdown, and we are unfortunately seeing him get overrun by these members. It takes a little bit to get him down, but one goes down on both sides.
I want to compliment real quick that very quick movement from Ollie with the Snipe Rider just to survive a little bit longer.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to be able to move that precisely with that weapon. So...
Yeah, for sure.
Incredible.
We are seeing, it looks like a little bit of a cluster from Speedle that is resulting in one player down, but they are, again, keeping up the pressure. We've just got to see a little bit more coordination, and I'm hoping able to dodge Sakura dancing on that tower, not able to dance their way out of a Snipe Rider shot, unfortunately, as we are trying to rally again. But again, without that paint and without that forward movement, they're just finding trouble being able to get the foothold in to clear this checkpoint. Ollie was very dominant up there on that top left side.
Yeah.
As we see, it looks like multiple players going down now as Sushi makes their push back in.
Yeah, they managed to use their specials very effectively to clear out Speedle from the power position that they had. And now we have another opportunity for I Like Sushi to clear the checkpoint, maybe get the lead here.
Yeah, I fully believe, I feel like Speedle has very good aggression going on. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they have too much paint.
Yes.
Like they have enough to be able to paint for themselves and get some good activity going down. But yeah, I feel like when it comes to needing to have the paint pressure to advance, they are just struggling, and that's what's a big cause of their inability to move past that first checkpoint.
Yeah, because they keep getting bottlenecked at the checkpoint.
Yeah, and we see that
is
is what is able to allow I Like Sushi to get that lead. And we, with the bubble, hopefully finally we'll be able to see some more pressure. The bubble goes down really quickly, and yet another Booyah Bomb. It looks like that bubble went off a little too early, but we are still pushing. Unfortunately, falling off the tower with the pressure.
Oh no! Happens to the best of us. I didn't see anything.
It happens.
Must have been the wind.
It's happened to me many times before. Do not worry. We are seeing a lot of forward pressure now, taking the opportunity to move forward from I Like Sushi. Enki on the tower, trying to get the specials needed. Not really, again, needing to push too terribly far, but it's never hurts with the 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Sakura was buying a lot of time for their team, distracting 2 players, but unfortunately the rest of the team is still struggling to find a foothold against the pencil.
Knocked off the tower by that Brella push. Always surprises me how fast that recycled Brella can just move.
It's
And
fun.
so-
It has to go fast because
Yeah.
it's made of paper.
yeah. We're seeing now at the second checkpoint as I Like Sushi moves forward. We've got 5 seconds remaining.
Ooh.
Everyone goes down off that tower, and we have one on for that overtime push. Unfortunately, that means that there is going to have to be one staying on the tower at all times, more or less. And that's just one less opportunity for the paint pressure. Hoping to see as, yeah, we see Sakura moving in. We're able to get the pressure down, trying to put it onto the pen to be able to get that opportunity to move forward.
They need to get the Splatana.
Yes, and we are seeing all those specials come out. Unfortunately, that's going to start pushing people off of the tower. I hope we're able to move in faster.
Pressure,
We see
good
one go
pressure.
through,
Ooh.
and they are able to take it.
Nice.
Game 1 goes to I Like Sushi.
Yeah, lots of very good ideas. They were, however, lacking a little bit more on the paint department. Having 2 blasters and a brush that likes, like brushes like to play their own thing.
Yeah, the brush I feel like is very much immune to the paint issue for the most part.
Yeah, but unfortunately that also means that they cannot
Yeah.
quite provide the paint for their
Yeah.
team as well. So in the case of having 2 blasters in the same team as a brush, it becomes very tricky and very reliant on having a 4th weapon that can provide a lot of paint.
For sure. Oh, and now that the screen's on me, hey chat, look at these pretty trophies. They're so pretty. I love them so much. It's the Eddie model that we've had in previous events, and we've got our own little base. It's so sleek. I love these. I love seeing the TOs, everything the TOs bring to each event. They've always got new ideas, and
it's,
yeah, this
it's
event is just I love this event.
I love this event so much. It's the TOs and the team of artists who design all of our posters and we have also we have postcards and stuff, and it's really cute. It's really nice to see everyone like come together to
Yeah.
build this. I love this community.
Yeah. We're seeing a review of the spectator controls very shortly, as we are moving into game 2 here soon. It looks like Speedle's taking the time to kind of reassess what their weapon comp is going to be moving forward as we go into which is the next one.
Scorch Rainmaker.
Rainmaker Scorch. All right. Oh wait, 3rd place is the same as finals. Okay.
Oh, nice.
I
Oh,
think?
except for Menta
No.
Maria. Oh,
Yeah.
well, the second. Okay.
It's a best of 7. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, they add 2 more. Okay. Guys, I'm tired.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. It's been a long day. I'm sure these players are starting to feel it too. But we've got, just a couple bit more one final stretch here, it looks like, for these next couple of games and sets. And then we are going to be able to crown our champion.
Yeah, Rainmaker, Scorch Orge. This one can snowball very quickly before you even realize.
Oh, sure, for sure. It is very hard to KO, however.
Yes.
Conversely, I think the brush is going to have a really good time in this match.
Absolutely.
Yes. And we are seeing actually
Reflux.
the reflux come out on the side of, I believe that is on the side of I Like Sushi.
Yeah.
Ollie able to get some movement. And again, having that paint control, it looks like it to their advantage is something that they want to continue to maintain and have seen the benefit of it for sure. We are seeing Static now being able to make that push onto the enemy ramp. The bubble coming out,
Oh, nice.
unable to save Otter here from their wrath. As now we watch Crow again being able to just maintain this early pressure is such an important thing. But while we wait for the opportunity, it looks like we are able to see a flank go off, and again just more pressure now in mid, trying to get the opportunity necessary. We're seeing some players clump up, and that goes to their detriment as we see them now have to scatter.
Each team is looking for that one opportunity that expands into a massive push.
For sure. Again, very much back and forth, very scrappy right now. It looks like we are able to get the first Rainmaker grab by the side of I Like Sushi.
Almost a minute and a half into the game.
Oh yes, and very quickly able to get that first checkpoint. We've got the Reef Slider at the ready. We're going to see it go off now. Does not get one, goes straight down. But we are able to see the push in right behind it in the distraction. And with the score now down to 41, it's going to be up to Speedle and Steel to make up that difference.
Yeah, they definitely have their work cut out for them, but if they do manage to break that checkpoint and maintain control afterwards, it can very easily flip in a moment.
For sure. We're starting to see, however, though, that I Like Sushi is rallying back, gathering their special, starting to make the push in. Reef Slider goes out, not really taking anyone down, but definitely clearing the space needed to get back onto their ramp. Avocado now holding that Rainmaker, able to get one, able to clear the space, gets their feet painted, and it looks like without the overhead coverage, goes down.
Yeah, these teams are, I cannot stress this enough, they are very evenly matched.
Yes, for sure. And I am enjoying seeing really all the strategies, all of these scraps that are going to have to go down here. And it seems that Sushi's able to grab one more time. We are moving forward. Ollie's able to get another kill. Probably going to paint the way here.
And the Reef Slider
goes through with the Reef. And it looks like the Rainmaker's now backing off, trying to get some more space. Back and forth here. Just trying to find an opening. Goes down. Total wipeout now. Down to with the help of that Zuka. As we see Speedle and Steel now able to make their return.
How much space are they gonna capture here? It's all about the players that go forward and try to make space for the Rainmaker.
Come on, Sakura, unable to make the jump up, having to try and dodge that slosher. Another wipeout now for I Like Sushi, as we are able to very quickly move forward. One goes down onto the stack, and
here comes the strikes. Here comes the specialist.
Very aggressive push forward, as Ollie is now able to make it all the way to 19.
That is a tough mark to go past, but there's still hope for Speedle and Steel.
Yeah, with that 1 minute mark left, we see the Rainmaker being popped. Now going up, and with that key death, Ollie is able to bring it all the way to 1 point. Unfortunately goes down, but with 45 seconds remaining, they still have to go all the way across the map and even just root people out of their spawn. Sakura able to spot Ollie trying to jump in and sneak past and be able to ward them off.
And
keep going in, able to grab and reset that Rainmaker. That's another however many seconds left of stall. Two go down with that Zuka, as we are able to grab that Rainmaker, and with not enough time remaining, we're going to have to make quite the long push.
But
all the way through their checkpoint as well as the final. They're going to have to KO in order to win. There is a chance.
There is a chance.
We've just got to move fast, and we've got to move coordinated.
They got two down on the side of I Like Sushi.
Yes, but with that with that Reef Slider at the ready and the Zuka going off, we're going to see, are they able to get it done? One goes down, not the Rainmaker, however. Two go down, still not the Rainmaker. Are we able to see it? And there is the KO.
Whoa. It's like mesmerizing seeing these teams play against each other, because they're so evenly matched, and there's always a chance for both of them to pull off some incredible splat streak and just go ham.
yeah, for sure. I love when players are able to pop off. I love when they're able to do it on camera, and that game ending was very, very, very nice to watch. Very satisfying. Yeah,
for a moment I didn't know what was gonna happen next, because Oh, the skill of these teams. They are both very aware of like the capabilities of their weapons and keeping constant communication with their teams. Uh, and it's something that might not come across through the stream for people at home who play this game just casually in matchmaking and whatnot. It is a completely different experience playing on a LAN versus online, because you have so much more direct communication and so much more coordination going on, and the game like becomes completely different.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's for one, there's a less input lag. For two, it's like I don't know. There's just just the aspect of being able to like pop off in person with your team is very very. It's very fun. It's unforgettable. It's a great experience. I do recommend anyone Ollie bamboozling with a different weapon. I love reading all of the little splash texts.
Yeah, but not only like the experience of sharing these moments with your teammates in person, but also stuff like information being so much more important in a setting like this, in a coordinated setting, because not only are you communicating with your team, your enemies can also hear you. And that is a very big difference between LAN play and online play, where if you are a little bit too loud, the enemy might be able to just adjust to whatever you're communicating to your team. So there's that little barrier or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Game 3.
All right, as we come to the last game of the, or hopefully not the last, possibly, if I like Sushi is able to get the kill, we see a comp adjustment. We see the Wiper come out on, and as well as the heavy splatling on the side of Speedle and Steel. And yeah, it looks like just very curious to see how the adjustments are going to be able to help for this game of Clan Blitz.
Speedle and Steel seem to have a lot more paint to work with now. But was a splatter shot here in the last match? I don't. Oh, nice hammer.
Yeah, lovely hammer throw. Love that weapon. That's one of my favorites. My
so
bread
funny.
and butter. As we are seeing, yeah, the splatter shot I believe was available in the last match.
Okay.
We're able to see now that first basket being opened in favor of.
Of Speedle.
In
I think
favor of
the names are.
Yeah, the colors are
Yes.
switched.
They pull it down to 65. They're still going.
Ollie able to help get to Static able to get to the hammer, able to take out the kill, however, not able to really get more points, and we are down to 60 or 59.
Yeah.
In favor of Speedle and Steel. And so we are going to see now with the extra power clam, are we able to gather enough to be able to beat that if we can open the clam basket here shortly. Pulling clams up ahead in advance, but I would like to see, unfortunately, looks like a misclick on that tri-strike. We are able to break in, and we're going to see if they're able to hold the momentum.
They got a few extra points in, but I'm not entirely sure they have the resources right now to push it to the lead.
Yeah, it does not seem like that's the case. It feels like that I Like Sushi is not quite struggling, but definitely having to adapt to this new playstyle and this pretty drastic comp change. And as a result, they're going to have to play more carefully. They're going to have to play more aggressively, and I don't think they've really shown that yet. As I say that, though, quite the special combination going on right there. Unable to really deter Speedle quite yet, as we see. It looks like just trying to survive, trying to keep up. Having to back off quite a bit here in order to maintain a more advantageous position. And I'm very curious to see if, with this more thorough coverage of mid, are we able to see more of a domination of this match?
We are seeing I Like Sushi making a lot of applying a lot of pressure. However, Speedle, Speedle has been very good at keeping them in their place.
Yeah, they're very much keeping their distance. They're very much keeping playing their range, and that is going to their advantage. Like where you're seeing these strikes come out or these missiles come out, they are able. Yes, they're being affected, but they are just a little too far back for Sushi to be able to fully take advantage of the chip and get the kills off. Either they need to be launching that with their players rushing in a little bit more aggressively, or they need to be able to better match the distance that is being shown from Speedle and Steel.
2 specials used on the side of like Sushi. Unfortunately, don't manage to catch any splats, but
Able to take down the clam before it opens the basket. As we see, it looks like a little bit of a scrap going on over on that, I don't know, left or right side, one of the sides here by the trees, as Ali is now able to provide that overhead coverage. And again, the range differential, I feel like, is coming into hand.
Here
Ali
comes
not
Sakura.
necessarily playing a backline. We see Sakura go down, and that is a huge aggression loss on the side of Speedle and Steel. However, it does look like that they are able to push them out with that pure special advantage, as we see now just the chase down to try and get these necessary kills.
Fantastic.
But Otter stays alive.
Yeah, fantastic use of the tent. And here comes Asuka.
Two go down, it looks like, on the side of Sushi. Not really seeing too much come from that Zuka, though. But Otter is alive, so who am I to judge? And we are, oh my gosh. Now seeing with 20 seconds remaining, there's a clam on each side. Are we going to be able to see another score come off from either team?
I am noticing how much they are keeping all of their opponents on site.
3 go down on the side of Sushi with 3 seconds remaining. That is, unfortunately, unless something special can be done, a very, very critical moment in this game.
They need to move. They need to move.
They need
the time
to move.
is running out.
We see the strike, the missiles come out. We see the strikes.
Oh!
They are.
What? What?
What? Did we sneak past? Is that what happened there?
I think that was LAN latency?
Was that what?
That must have been like 1 frame difference between like the host system and
What?
Huh.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. Okay.
Wow. I love seeing things that I've never seen before.
Yeah, for sure.
But that does mean that we get more games in this set.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, sorry. Oh man, that game got me choked up.
I'm telling you, this set, absolute cinema. Most of the sets, or actually, probably all of the sets. I didn't watch all of the sets, but the quality of gameplay in this land is really good.
I'm sorry, just walking right across the screen with that huge jug of water was very funny.
I think that was only in the preview.
I was like, huh?
Right now the camera is on us.
It is on us?
Yes.
Oh, it is on us.
Yeah.
Okay. I can never tell.
It's okay.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tired, guys.
It's okay. We're almost done. This is not the right page. This is the right page. We are going on to Splatzones on Mako Mart.
And yeah, this is interesting. Kamana's 10-gallon water bottle. So true. Is that 10 gallons? Okay.
It's funny.
It's funny. It's a funny amount. That'd be really funny. It was like, there's no way. Guys, I'm tired. You can tell me anything and I will accept it as the truth. Oh my
Right, we
gosh.
have a few players still getting ready, but we are closing in on the beginning of match number 4 for this set.
Yes.
Do you believe in the reverse sweep?
I believe this is a really good map for Sakura.
That is a very good way to phrase it.
I would really like to see the reverse sweep. I would really like to see the comeback. I think it being splat zones means that we are going to need to see, key specials, pink control, a lot of critical, play the objective.
Yes.
And for Saturday, for Speedle and Steel, I think they really are successful at getting the picks.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see them convert that into points.
Yes. All right, the match is starting.
All right. We cannot see the match.
Thank you.
Now we have started, and the game is active. We're seeing back to the kind of bread and butter coming from I Like Sushi, and with Speedle and Steel, it looks like they are sticking to the success they found on that previous match.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the heavy getting run down very quickly by Enki. It seems that we have the adaptation. One person jumping back as we see a very early lead now coming out from I Like Sushi, getting the kill on Otter, and we are seeing quite the conversion here.
Yeah. This map is... There's so many opportunities to be oppressive in the offense in this.
Yeah. Sakura going for the kill, unfortunately got yeah,
slashed by the Splatana.
Got one hit by those Splatanas, and we are seeing now though a very aggressive push coming out from Speedle and Steel. It looks like they're very confined onto each other.
Also with the health bars visible, it's
Yeah.
it's so much more tension on each play.
For sure. We are able to see the conversion, however, being able to rush them out of mid just enough to get the paint down. We are down to 80 points now with Enki, it looks like, farming for the special, and looking now to rally and be able to get that push back in, trying to find the space that they need.
Otter is down, which gives I Like Sushi an opportunity to push for the objective. Nice jump out on the side of Speedle. Let's see if they can regroup in time to prevent them from score anymore.
All right, Zuka able to get one over the stack as we see it looks like a flank coming out from the Wiper. Able to get the conversion, and we are seeing Sauce now being able to try and solo hold the zone, not really working with Ollie being able to spot them, as we see, like I said, this team is very good at going around the flanks, going around the back corners. We are able to see that really take shape now as Speedle takes back the zone, and I'm very curious. Oh, ran right into the...
Good protection of the jump.
Yeah, for sure. Ran right into the heavy as we see the strikes come out. The zone flips once again. And a little bit more back and forth. It's kind of hard to tell the game state with how good Speedle is with these flanks and being able to really sneak their way out of difficult situations.
Nice. All right.
One coming up, able to, unfortunately, able to get the, not able to get the conversion. I can't tell what's happening, guys.
It's going so fast.
One goes down, two goes down.
Awesome to watch.
Yeah, it's so fun to watch. We are seeing fights after fight. A trade with the Splatanas occurs here. Speedle's now gone through their penalty.
And now
is able to keep the zone. And hopefully now with 2 minutes remaining, able to go down a bit more. We're going to have to see Sushi rally back together and coordinate another push with only one special alive with that Booyah Bomb. Or actually, there's two down now. Are we going to be able to see the zone convert if we can get the push in? The lead gets swapped here.
It didn't get neutralized even.
Yeah, we aren't able to see the neutralization. And the wipeout means that Speedle with 8 points remaining, I think, has this game locked in.
Speedle is taking us to Game 5.
Game 5. We might even see that reverse sweep. This is a very good push. Very good adjustments coming out of this team.
Absolutely.
I think that they are now being able to, they've noticed their weaknesses. They've been able to make up for that in the team composition, and now they know to play what strengths they still need to play to. They know what their strengths are. That's always been a thing.
Absolutely.
They know they are good at the rat play. They're very good at the flanking. They're very good at the close combat. And I'm just very excited to see now if they can take it home.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is Game 10. These teams have fought before earlier in Redemption.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, so we are able to see now this come back. I'm very curious. I don't know who won that round of redemption.
I think it was Speedle.
Oh, wow, really?
I think
So
so.
maybe we are going to be able to see the... Are we going to be able to see the comeback and return of Sushi, be able to take back from that first... There's another giant water bottle. I don't understand. Where do you guys buy these water bottles? Where do you buy these water bottles?
Listen, extreme
Why is everybody so
extreme
thirsty?
hydration is always good. Maybe. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, sorry, chat. You didn't get to see that one, but, like, oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. But yeah, these teams have been fighting for a while today. Like, a good portion of the games that they have played today have been against each other. And so I'm very excited to see what happens, who's able to come out on top in this, where it really counts here in this match. And again, the winner being able to then make the podium.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This, I knew from the moment that I saw the teams for this set, I knew that it was gonna be very.
Very well matched.
Yes, I was trying to find a more adorned word, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's cinema. It's cinema.
It's cinema. All right. Going into now game 10 between these teams, game 5 of the set, we see, looks like the main, is the pen an adjustment? It's an adjustment from earlier. We see the pen come out, looks like to try and combat the paint adjustments coming out from Speedle. So we see Speedle bringing out the tent, I think, is the main change. To go down on the side of I Like Sushi.
Yeah, I know Avocado has mentioned in the last couple months that she was testing out some weapons for SeaBATTLE and trying to find some that she liked better.
Yeah, I've seen her play a lot of tents this set, and so I'm very excited. I always like tent gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a weapon that I feel like is very hard. That definitely struggles, but when it has its niche, it definitely is very tough to deal with.
It's so much different to any other weapon in the game.
Yeah, and I think Sushi is able to see. They recognized that on this match where it counts, that they are going to need to play their range. The Heavy is a very good painting weapon, but it still has plenty of room to be outranged by other backlines. And with this pen, I think they are able to. They are trying to address that. However, it still looks very back and forth. We are seeing Speedle now still fighting for the tower, trying to get to that next checkpoint. Enki looks like sharking the tower, able to hop on top, unfortunately killed, and it looks like we're still going now down into the main court of I Like Sushi.
Comes a tent. Making some space for her team, and
yeah, knowing when to back off is very important here, and I really enjoy seeing it. Noticing the Slosher trying to be able to address it, having to paint up. Slosher goes down again. The team's covering each other's bases. They're doing a good job of communicating where the fights are occurring and being able to address them together. To go down, however, as Sushi is all currently awake, up and spawned, and respawned. That's the word I'm looking for. They're awake, I'm not. And yeah, we're going to have to see if they're able to claw their way back into mid. It looks like we're now approaching the neutral position once more. Yeah. But with those specials going off so early, I'm unsure if they're going to be able to have them when it counts most after they get past this first check.
Yeah, unfortunately for Sushi, when they finally managed to get an advantage, Otter was still up with her tent, which managed to keep that space for her team to regroup.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to think. Like, they have, like, Sushi has really good tower specials, which is, I think, which they would love to use if they are on the tower.
Yes.
And so I would very much like to, I feel like once they get the momentum that they need, they will be able to take it. But with the score at 30, or the score at almost 31, one goes down, and a minute 40 remaining, closing in on that last checkpoint. I'm unsure if they're going to have the opportunity to do so. Is that Sauce now coming in, able to take down the back line. Scraps going on in mid, but with people out of position, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get these fights won. I would really need to see this team. It looks like they are able to win overall.
The jump
unfortunately drops right in on that hammer, and we are now in on that third checkpoint. Points are going down fast and furiously. As we see, it looks like Sushi making that last-ditch effort to keep the tower out of their spawn.
All right,
1 minute remains.
left.
1 minute remains with that, and Sauce is back in, taking the fight, able to take one down with them, as Ollie is now on tower, able to try and make this final push. Again, 45 seconds remaining, though, is not a lot of time with how much ground they need to cover. The Zuka able to take them out. Again, it's very back-and-forth trades going on right now. The desperation is clear.
I like Sushi using their strikes already to gain an advantage here to try to grab the tower. However, Static goes down. 3 versus 4. And now they are a little bit staggered. But
now it's more like 2 to 4 as the team comes back together. We are seeing, though, however, it feels like a lot of back-and-forth trades. I feel like Speedle is now playing confident, where they know they don't need to necessarily win. They don't need to necessarily push. They need to stall.
Yes.
And between getting a one-to-one pick, being able to, use that tent to their advantage, they are just trying to get the time down. However, now in overtime, we cannot be playing too carefully, and with that tower being taken, Speedle wins the set in a reverse sweep.
Reverse sweep.
Wow. I am very impressed by their gameplay. They were able to address their issues and bounce back strong.
Very, very well earned podium spot. And what an incredible set of Splatoon we just witnessed.
Yes, I love gameplay like this, where, we're able to have an underdog, where we're able to have people come back. And yeah, you can tell when a team has been aware of where their weaknesses are and be able to adjust mid-set. I feel like the ability to adapt is a very underappreciated skill set for this game.
Absolutely.
But it's so key to how seeing success.
Yeah. Because if you're winning a set against a team that has
I don't know, something's happening.
Yes,
I think
there was an
grants.
announcement. So earlier you were mentioning that Alex Sushi was running a lot of specials that focus on the tower. There's a lot of talk of like GG specials and specials that allow you to have like a final moment where you can just win if you get them. The problem is like you have to also reliably be able to gain the advantage in order to utilize those specials in a way that they can end the game for you on the lead. And that is easier said than done. It is also important to account for other situations within matches that can pop up. But still, fantastic gameplay. Fantastic gameplay from both teams.
Yeah, for sure.
Reverse sweep. Speedle seals the deedle.
Speedle seals the deedle. All right.
Cake. The cake is not a lie at SeaBATTLE.
Am I still live? Hold on. 1 second. You know what? I give up.
I believe.
I'm
yes,
stuck
we're
here.
we're still here.
Hi, chat. I'm very tired.